Okay, here we've got Puppet House being played on Xbox Series X, courtesy of the publisher Gaming Factory SA. I want to thank them very much for the review opportunity here. So this game you play as Rick. Evans is a photographer that likes to investigate haunted places, and he comes to this creepy old mansion to investigate what's going on here. He gets to the town, gets to the mansion, and then he ends up either knocked. I think he was knocked out, and he ends up in the cell. So the game is survival horror, and it's a really good survival horror game. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up here. I'm gonna pick up the bottle. It's up here, so I can get out of the cell. Play it in the first-person perspective. The story is really good. I like the story. The gameplay is good. There is quite a bit of backtracking. Actually, a lot of backtracking later in the game. But overall, the game does play very well. It looks okay. This is Unreal Engine 4. I wish it was Unreal Engine 5 because it would look that much better. But it's still a decent looking game.
Who comes up with such
Although I do like the writing, I do like the story. What I don't like is Rick's monotone sounding voice. Even when he wants to put a lot of emotion into something he says, it just falls flat because of the fact he's just monotone. But like I said, the game's pretty cool. And the puzzles aren't too difficult either, which is really nice.
I'll find it.
Now, when I first came into this mansion, I thought this looks a lot like the Resident Evil mansion, and I mean it kind of does on a smaller scale. Then again, I think at this point most mansions look like Resident Evil mansion at this point. But there's lots of clues around. There are bits of paper you have to take pictures of, so you can solve puzzles. There's lots of little interactive elements. There's lots of little things to explore. Like I said, the game looks really good. Although it could look a lot better. I mean, could you imagine what this would look like in Unreal Engine 5? This would look insane. So yeah, I'm a little sad that they didn't go with Unreal Engine 5 and went with Unreal Engine 4. But it still looks decent. And you'll have things like that happen where doors will slam shut, things will fall off the walls, things like that. And the game just kind of keeps you on your toes a little bit. It keeps you guessing, that's for sure. Again, this is the start of the game. Oh, that's right, I need to go downstairs. To the kitchen and put the... What was it? There's a puzzle. That's right here. Yeah, set that to the time on the door. The time on the door. Let's go look at the time on the door. This one over here says, come back at 10:35 p.m. So you gotta set the clock. 10:35 p.m. And then the door should open. So we'll do 10:35. Yeah. And the door's gonna open. And this is the first time you're going to meet the puppet. This creepy ass puppet.
Peter liked puzzles. What's this old doll doing here?
I just keep imagining what this looked like when I was in 5, and it's just like amazing.
What the hell was that?
And then to open the other door.
Fuck, that's impossible. This doll is moving.
And this one here is going to give you the puzzle answer to that puzzle across the hall. So it's F, W, 5. So now what you're going to do, well, you're going to look for little paper bits around, keys, things like that.
Where did the doll
Back
run
over here
to?
and solve this puzzle.
Someone
So that
must be pulling
was
some prank.
F. I think it was 5 and the W. Yep. I love how the doll closes the door and it locks. You open the door like 5 seconds later. The only thing I don't like is the FMV sequences are not
I'm
skippable.
not gonna give up. I'm gonna solve
Even
this
if it's
case.
the game before, they're not skippable. I've already beat
Wait
the
a
game,
minute.
and
What?
you can't skip cutscenes. Now you can't continue. Granted, you have to start a whole new game. But yeah, you can't skip cutscenes, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, this is Puppet House, guys. This game's amazing. It's beatable in a couple of hours. I think it took my wife and I to beat it like maybe 2.5, 3 hours. Not too long at all. It's a great game. It's a great story. Although the writing kind of sucks. Or excuse me, the voice acting kind of sucks. But the writing is good. The story is good. And the gameplay's pretty decent as well. The game looks good too. Although again, it could have looked so much better on Unreal Engine 5. Okay, if you guys want to pick up Puppet House, I will leave a link to your purchase game in the description down below, as I always do. I want to thank the publisher again for the opportunity. I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.